when people say, I have a money problem, there are only two things. You are making too little or you're spending too much. In other words, if you make more money and if you spend less, then at the end of every month, you have more money saved up. Unfortunately, many people who complain that they can't make both ends meet, they buy something without thinking. That's a tricky part because we are so brainwashed. Unless you buy the newest iPhones or newest something, and then you feel like you're out of the group. So like finding the right environment is also very important. We feel so frustrated with our life. That's why we spend money, even like a dollar shop, that we don't use. So you need to take control over your emotions first. Once you know how money can affect you emotionally, then you realize you have to do something to heal your past. Especially there are so many things that you got hurt around money. Unless you heal this traumatic experience, when people don't even remember most of the cases. We are so stuck in this limited belief that we don't deserve money. That's why we cannot ask for a raise. That's why we cannot do adventures financially. That's why we tend to get stuck in a very boring jobs, either corporate or even if you're self-employed. If you don't follow your heart, then it becomes another job to bring food on the table, which is not quite exciting. So you need to transform your life around money. This is the first teaching that I received from my mentor, Wahei Takeda, who used to be called Warren Buffett of Japan. He was once a major shareholder of more than 100 public companies. So Japan is still the third or the fourth economic giant. So think of that. Major shareholder of 100 public companies is huge. So he said, "Arigato your money." That means appreciate your money. Both coming in and going out. If your attitude is like that, you feel so happy in general, and then you have more positive energy around money, and then you don't associate money with pain. You associate money with more love. So my favorite question is, who would it be if money was a person? For a lot of people, money was a nuisance. You don't want money to be in your house as much as you want them to be in your house, because money could hurt people, money could be the cause of some trouble. So you don't want any troublemakers to be living in your life. But happy, wealthy people know money can be so incredibly nice. So for them, money is their best friend. It doesn't really matter how much money you have, how much money you make. It's about your attitude. Even if you have billions of dollars in your bank account, if you're frustrated, if you worry about money, you are miserable. But if you have no money in your bank account, if you have so many friends who want to support you, you can feel like a billionaire. So I always talk about three states of money. Money being ice. If you're living in a cold world where people are fighting against each other, you have to compete against your competitor. If you are not careful, somebody will take your money. So you have to be always guarding. You're always in a fighting mode. So it's a sad world to live in. So if you're living in that kind of world, your money is ice. And when you are living in a better environment, then money becomes water. But water requires management. If it's too much flow, it becomes flood. You know, kids of wealthy parents often struggle because they are drowning in the sea of money. But if you have a drought situation, not much flow in terms of money, and also it's not fun to, have a hard time making both ends meet. You don't know where your next check comes in. That's also not fun. It's a drought situation around money. So the ideal situation is that money becomes air. So you can sniff in as much air as you want, and you can breathe out as much. And you don't worry about your friends or neighbor is sniffing your air because there is plenty. So once your money becomes air, you don't have to focus on money. You know money is there. It's like we know air is here, and then we breathe in and breathe out. But since it's abundant, you don't focus on air unless you're stuck in an elevator or you're going out of space or you're in a submarine. So I hope for many people, money becomes air. And to do that, you have to be free emotionally and also financially. Getting free from financially takes some time, but setting yourself free emotionally, it doesn't take as much time as it requires to have financial independence. When you want to click and buy, ask yourself, am I going to die tomorrow if I don't buy this today? Probably not. You're not going to die if you don't buy the newest iPhones or new shirts or new something. I think you can probably do okay for not spending any money for the next few months except for necessities. But we feel so frustrated with our life. That's why we spend money, even like a dollar shop, that we don't use. So you need to take control over your emotions first. And also you need to work on your money IQ as well. You need to find a job. You need to find something that you can be passionate about. If you're doing something that doesn't bring you passion, then you don't feel motivated, so your outcome will be low. So your pay will go as close as to the minimum wage. But if you find something that you're very good at, that's your ikigai, and then your light is up. So you'll be more creative, you'll be more passionate, then I can guarantee your income will grow. Give yourself a reward without paying you, without spending money. Like for me, taking a walk with my family is very rewarding. I don't have to go to an expensive mall and buy expensive cars or whatnot. If you are emotionally free, you become genuinely happy person, and you tend to attract great opportunities, and also people love you more. So, for example, when I was doing accounting like 3 decades ago, I divided my clients into 2 groups. One, I brought some little gifts to say thank you for the business. And the other, I didn't do anything, just a regular accounting job, right? So 6 months later, I was so overwhelmed by the many referrals I got because I say thank you. I really appreciate your business. Just like $5 like cookies and $10 Japanese tea or something. That's huge gift. But when I appreciated my clients more, they responded with many referrals. The other group, I didn't do much. I got some, but not huge. So I realized if you are more appreciative, if your EQ is higher, then first of all, you love yourself. And if you love yourself and do what you love, the outcome is so overwhelming because it's not job anymore. For me, writing is not my job anymore. It's my hobby. It's my passion. I do it all the time. I do it in the car. I do it on the plane. I do it anywhere. So people think like, wow, you're a workaholic. No, this is too much fun. It's almost like you get addicted to Netflix, like what's going to happen next? And usually automatic play, right? So if I don't stop, it just flows. So once you get hooked up with a source of your passion or your ikigai, your life purpose, then happy money will just flood to your system. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's just a flow of happy energy. So once you're connected with that, your money IQ also go higher as well.